I apologize in early advance if you hear thunderstorm in the background. It is thundering like a motherfucker. I was confused as hell with this YNW Melly situation. They're trying to make it seem like he was part of a blood. They had text messages, they had videos. But my thing is, if YNW Melly is a blood, let's just say hypothetically, if he is a blood, what does that have to do with the shootings? What does that have to do with the murders? Him being around gang members and him having communication with gang members, and I just don't understand why they got this man testifying, or they got this man that's an underground gang investigation. What's the point of him showing up in court?
Okay, in this particular image,
That's YNW Melly. They're trying to make it seem like he's part of a gang because he's throwing up a set or whatever. But what does that have? I mean, and y'all can help me in the comments, because if I'm missing something, maybe y'all can give me a little bit more information in the comments. But him being a part of a gang allegedly, what does that have to do with the murders? What does that have to do with anything? Because he took a couple of flicks with some gangbangers, or he throwing up a set? What does that have to do with the murders that happened? If I'm on the jurors box and they're showing me these videos and these photos of him having communication with gang members, what does that have to do with him being a murderer? Okay, yeah, he might be a gang member, but what does that have to do with him killing his two best friends in a car? Like, what are they trying to paint him out to be? I don't know. I just was confused. I was confused. Like, I naturally want to know. Maybe I'm missing something. Y'all can let me know in the comment section, but I just don't understand what him taking pictures of gang members allegedly has to do with anything of the murder that he's charged with. I really was confused. I really don't know. I don't know.
were you able to identify the co-defendant, Cortland Henry?
Yes.
And where is he looking in that one photo?
Can I stand up, Roman?
You can say that.
Let me see if I can get something to point with, Your Honor. So,
It's not touchscreen, right? This time.
that's not, so. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a wireless mouse.
Because the person that's testifying, the guy that's an undercover cop, they made him take his mask off, but they asked he was asked not to show his face. So I want to get straight to the point. I don't want to skip too far. All right, there he is, right here.
Okay, so it's not working on that screen on that, so just if you keep your back.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay, do you see the individual identified as Jamal Dimmons in this picture?
Subject right there. Going
Okay.
up. G-Shine.
The other individuals that are in this photo, were you able to identify them?
Yes.
And who are they?
This is Jamon Mitchell. He was in the email chain sent through the YNW Melly booking Gmail account. This is Jaquan Burton, Q-Shine, or Herc, as saved on the phone. And this is Derek Dixon, aka Gino, saved on the 9807 phone number.
And the hand signs and symbols that are being shown, what are they indicative of?
So this hand sign right here, that's the big B for blood. This right here is G-Shine, same hand sign that Melly or Mr. Demons is throwing up. Same hand sign he puts on his music albums and commonly uses. It's a specific hand sign, just the G-Shine.
Now, if you a juror and you watching all of this, right? You're a juror on a trial for this YNW Melly case. I'm thinking in the back of my head, okay, he's throwing up. They got text messages of him communicating with gang members. They got videos of him communicating with gang members. If I'm a juror, I'm like, all you're doing is just proving that he was in a gang, but this is not a gang investigation. This is a murder investigation. What does him being in a gang, allegedly, has to do with him committing the murder? I really don't understand why they spent all day trying to make it seem like YNW Melly is part of a set. If he is part of a set, what does that have to do with the alleged bodies that he's charged for? They were doing this shit all day in court. I really don't understand what's the correlation.
To be Gangster Killer Bloods, well, this is a universal hand sign for Bloods. This is universal hand sign for Bloods. This is specific to Gangster Killer Bloods.
Okay, so I'm going to go and scroll down further on that same page, same 39. Receipt.
Thank you.
About to play the text messages.
So going down here on December 12th of 2018, there's a message from, again.
All right, so I guess the messages that are in green is YNW Melly. The messages that the messages that are in blue is the I guess the gang affiliate, the gang that he's in. I guess one of the big homies, quote unquote, that he's in. So YNW Melly's in the green. I guess Gino, which is the which is the fat motherfucker that was throwing up his set, I guess he's in the blue. And they're gonna play the text messages.
And the Gino to the 9807 phone number. If you could read that message aloud.
It says, Rue, I was just thinking you should drop a few chains and give them to the gang. That'll show people who you connected with. It's not mandatory. Just you see how these bum ass niggas be thinking? These niggas do not be caring about these artists. They be trying to gain something from these artists. He know that YNW Melly is a superstar and is a generational artist. He like, yo, you should drop a couple of chains onto the gang. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know who you connected with. Just the thought. Yo, bro. I mean, I don't know about YNW Melly before he got famous, if he always was gang banging, but yeah, what type of shit is this?
Are you a Rue? I was thinking you should drop a few chains and give them to the gang. That'll show people who you connected with. It's not mandatory, just a thought.
Okay.
He said, give everybody a change, but not everybody. He said, you don't got to give everybody the chain, but make sure I get my chain, nigga. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. And this is what these artists that have, yo, if you want to, I guess if you want to claim that gang shoot 'em up style, or if you, I don't know about Melly. Melly always seemed like he was an R&B type of artist in some of his songs. Of course, he raps about murder on my mind, but he's got some R&B type, love type songs that you could also vibe to as well. So I never really saw Melly as a gang member, but I don't know these niggas. Who knows?
Not everybody, of course.
Is there a dues or tithing that's required as for membership in a criminal gang?
Yeah, as described in the oath and many times throughout the Bible, it's not about the individual, it's about the collective. The mere fact that he wasn't even communicating with Gino and with his lineup enough, that was enough for them to say, you're not doing enough for us. And now, to step further, we need to be brought to these shows, and you should buy this some jewelry, because that jewelry's not cheap.
Okay, so then the next message from December 12th says you're in the position to be a young Don. What is a young Don?
Higher up, captain.
Okay. Is that one of the ranks?
They didn't reference that name as a...
This is how these gang members be moving. I mean, I don't want to compare YNW Melly to 6ix9ine, but this is kind of like the situation that 6ix9ine was in. He never put in work for the gang that he was in. The only reason why they had him around is because he had a lot of money. He never had to, put in work. I don't know if Melly had to, but it just seems like it's like more of a 6ix9ine. I'm not comparing YNW Melly to 6ix9ine, obviously. I'm just saying the situation. 6ix9ine didn't. Everybody know that 6ix9ine didn't have to put in no work to be a part of the Treyway Bloods. The only reason why them Treyways was fucking with 6ix9ine is because he had a lot of money. He had a lot of money. He had a lot of influence, and he was making #1 hits at a point in time before he snitched. That's the only reason why them Treyway niggas was fucking with 6ix9ine, because they saw it as they both were using each other. 6ix9ine was using them for protection, to let it be known that if you fuck with me, you gotta fuck with them. And they was using 6ix9ine because he had that bag. I don't know if it's the same thing with YNW Melly, but it seemed like this nigga is trying to like, yo, I'm trying to, I'm trying to be your big homie. I'm trying to show you how to do this. That's just the vibe that I'm getting.
In their Bible as what they call their ranks. So I think it's just like
He gassing this nigga up, saying, "Yo, you got the opportunity to be a young Don. You got the opportunity to do this. You got the opportunity to do that. Yo, you got the opportunity to I could put you in charge. Yo, when you have a lot of fucking money, these niggas will embrace you because you have a lot of fucking money. Some of these rappers don't even gotta put in the work that other gang members had to put in the work to join that gang. Just because they have a lot of money, they automatically get blessed into a gang. I don't know if it's the same situation as YNW Melly, because we don't know the nigga, obviously. But it's just like, yo, like...
I think a term related to the mafia, Don.
Okay. And the response from the 9807 phone number is?
Let's do it.
Okay. Then Gino continues on in the next message on 12/12/2018, still on page 40. In that message that's up there, is there other terms and things that you see that would be indicative of G-Shine or Gangster Killer Bloods?
Yes, so I'll read it and then I'll go through it. Bet that, Ascari. But seriously, I want you to really think about the power you possess, little brother. I'm just here to show you how to use it. So the first thing is Gino is addressing the 9807 number as Ascari, which is rank. It's not like saying blood or homie or any of the other, or Herc or Twin. He's specifically calling him Ascari. It would be like calling him General if he was in one of the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor general spots, or God.
Making somebody a general, and you don't even know what you haven't even been around this nigga like that for that long. But because he has a lot of money, these niggas are willing to make these rappers generals in a set. Just because they have money, nothing else. If YNW Melly didn't have a lot of money to his name, do you think that he would be a general super fast in his gang or this organization that he's in? No, these niggas be having a lot of fucking bread, and these gang members try to embrace these artists to make them feel like they are part of their set. They don't got to put in no work. They don't got to fight. They don't got to do nothing at all that other gang members got to do. Just because you got fame and money, they want to associate yourself with you.
Or something to that effect. He's saying, Ascari, you are an Ascari. And we know that based off his email, where he has a document that says, you have now ascended to the position of Ascari. So this reaffirms that. And then Gino explains, I want you to think about the power you possess. And that power comes from, in my opinion, from what I've read through all these messages, the power is money. Money is power in a game. And not only is money power, but fear and intimidation
Objection.
is power.
Sustained.
Okay, so going on,
Strike. Here, disregard the last comment, stricken.
moving on to the next
And
page.
it seemed like YNW Melly not even trying to talk to this nigga. He texting this nigga. Look at everybody got an iPhone. I hope everybody got an iPhone. Red. This nigga is blowing up YNW Melly's phone, and it seemed like Melly not even fucking with this nigga like that.
42 at the very top. If you could read that message aloud.
Once the family get a real glimpse of how you rock with me, it's all access granted. Be like a young Nikki. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Once the family gets a real glimpse of how you rock with me, it's all access granted. Be like a young Nikki Scarfo.
Who is Nikki Scarfo?
Philly mob boss.
Okay.
Very powerful mafia boss in Philadelphia.
Okay. So then there's other messages.
Giving him all this power just because he has money and he's famous.
December 23rd, 2018, where Gino is asking for something. Can you read that one aloud, please?
The things I ask you to do don't even cost money. Shake my head. SMH.
Okay. With response then.
Says no more shows for you, and that nigga track. I'm putting bubblegum in his yang. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. But you can see the messages. I guess the green is YNW Melly. The blue is this, this. I guess the one of the big homies in the gang. Just texting him. YNW Melly left them on red. Yo, it seemed like YNW Melly not even fucking with this nigga like that.
On December 23rd, there's a message about at 8:18 a.m. If you could read that one.
No more shows for you and that N-word.
Okay.
Track being his manager. Or Mr. Demon's manager. Okay. I'm putting bubblegum in his hair. Yin Yang twin looking ass.
Okay. The next request, if you could read that one aloud.
The Godfather wants to know if we can be an R&B group.
Is there anything based on your training and experience that you can say about that particular message?
In these organizations, the higher-ups usually call the shots, although the guys on the bottom of the totem pole might be doing their own thing, either, whatever hustle they decide to choose. They have some autonomy, but at a certain point, if you get directions from your higher-ups, you kind of have to start listening to them. You wouldn't just be able to act reckless and do whatever you want, so you would get some kind of direction, especially if it's for the benefit of the organization and benefit of the game. Okay,
moving on from page 43 on to 44. At 12:26, the Rue, I need to skyline with you. What does that mean?
I need to talk to you, need to meet up with you.
Okay. And then,
yep. This is where the resentment kicks in. Because he's texting YNW Melly. Melly keep ignoring him. The only time YNW Melly responds back to him is it's just short conversations, but they're not even talking like that. This is where the resentment kicks in. I'm here to help you, but I refuse to not be helped back. In all actuality, you don't fuck with me or this set I'm beefing with niggas in Florida. I don't even know, shaking my head, why are you even around? You see how it turns to that so easily? I'm here to help you, but I refuse to help you unless you're gonna help me back. In all actuality, you don't fuck with me or the set I'm beefing with niggas in Florida. I don't even know, shaking my head, why are you even around? Now, before y'all met, you embraced this nigga. You said, I can make you a general in my set. I can give you access to anything in my set. Just because you have money and fame, that's it. You ain't put in no work. You ain't have to do what other people had to do to get embraced by this gang. You didn't do nothing. The only thing that you had was talent, money, and fame. As soon as this nigga YNW Melly stopped fucking with you and stopped talking to you, immediately resentment starts getting built up. It went from, oh yeah, you could be a part of my set, yo, we'll look after you, we a family, yeah 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 yeah. It went from that to now when he not fucking with you like that for whatever reason. Oh nah, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you like that. I don't even know why you even around like that. That's how these simple gang niggas be thinking, bro.
The next message, 44. The next message on page 44.
I'm here to
You doing sucker shit and playing the victim. Wow.
help you, but I refuse to not be helped back. Takes a seat out. In all actuality, you don't fuck with me or with the set. I'm beefing with N-words in Florida, and I don't even know. Shake my head. Why are you even around?
And if you can remind the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what does it mean to be false flagging?
False flagging is claiming something that you're not. So saying you're blood when you're not a blood, or saying you're a blood and you are a blood and you're just not acting like a blood. And holding to your values for your oath as a blood.
Okay, going to page 47 at the very bottom. What is being asked of the 9807?
Look at a grown ass nigga, man. Post me for my belated birthday. Herc, I'm only asking because I got hella hoes last time you posted me. Clout is a dangerous drug. Clout, you niggas be doing anything for some fucking clout.
Number at this point.
Post me for my belated birthday, Herc. I'm only asking because I got hella hoes.
He's white. He can't interpret. He can't. He just want to get posted on his birthday because he got a lot of hoes, bro.
Last time you posted me, he's asking 9807 number to post him on social media because it got him a lot of females last time he did that. So he's clout chasing.
Okay. And can you explain?
Hey. Yeah. That's clout chasing. That's clout chasing to another level.
What clout chasing is?
Trying to get popular, famous, get a lot of views.
No, trying to get attention. Because you never had it before. You don't know how to act when you finally get an artist underneath your wing. And you trying to extort this nigga, or you trying to use this nigga for your beneficial. You're trying to use this nigga to get attention. That's what clout chasing is. He's attention. These niggas be, bro, these niggas is fucking, oh my God. These niggas disgust me.
Become famous using social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any platform, TikTok, Twitch. These gang members are on all these platforms. Regular people are on all these platforms. Everyone's, like I said, the era of social media. Everyone's trying to make money on social media.
All right, so that's the text messages in the video that they were showing. Let me make sure I'm on the right. I wanted to look at this video too. This is also what they played in court as well.
So I'm going to start with the videos. So I'm going to put that one there and pause it. The individuals that are...
Is that King? Oh shit. That's Dirk and Vaughn. Woo! Yeah, that's Dirk. I know them. That's Lil Dirk. I know them big ass eyes. I can see them big ass eyes from a mile away. That's Dirk.
identified in this particular live photo / video from the iPhone. Do you recognize those individuals?
Yes, I'm like.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the person on the far left in the black shirt.
That's Courtney.
Okay, the next individual in the blue shirt with the green stripe and RS on the front of it.
Mr. Demons.
Okay, going on across to the person on the far right the photo with the long threads, the gray jacket, black pants.
I believe that's Track.
Okay. Are there gang signs or symbols that are being shown in this?
See, Lil Durk is smart. Lil Durk is smart as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna throw my setup. I'm not gonna throw anything that can get me incriminated. Everybody's flicking up. Everybody's like, yo, let's take this flick for the gram. Yada 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 yada. You know what Lil Durk gonna do? Throw up the peace sign. You know what Lil Durk gonna do? Yo. You know what Lil Durk, he gonna take pictures like these. He gonna have pictures like these. Lil Durk is smart. Lil Durk is not no dumb ass nigga. I'm telling you, Lil Durk is not stupid. Everybody else throwing up they set. Everybody throwing up they set and shit. You know what? So I don't get implicated in no crime. Durk is smart.
Particular image.
Well, the colors, some of them are wearing the color red, and then you have Mr. Dennis throwing out GKB with one hand, and the other hand just east side. Those are two signs.
Okay. The Chicago Bulls hat in the background. Is that something that's associated with a blood gang?
Yeah, blood gang members typically wear red Chicago Bulls outfits. Mount Pyru, blood gang members typically wear that a little more because it's similar to one of their symbols, which the subject in the white shirt is throwing up. This would be Mount Pyru because it makes an M. I apologize.
Nigga.
And then the subject's obviously wearing all red. This is one of the subjects in the picture is wearing almost all red. Mr. Dennis is wearing plenty of red shoes, red highlights on the shirt with some green.
Okay. So I'm going to go forward and publish, and that was, for the record, image underscore 0162.mov. So I'm going to go and publish image underscore 0300.mov.
Yeah, you see that shit, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers black shit hit him. Chill, where I shot some nigga Wiz. You see the YNW? See the chocolate. Big edgy shit, man. You niggas, one of the niggas, you feel me? Gonna have to pull in that snow.
So the individual that's speaking in that video, do you recognize that person?
Mr. Demons.
And last but not least, image 278.
I still don't understand why they play these videos in court though. What does this have to do with the murders that he's being charged with? This is not a gang investigation. This is a murder investigation. What does it have to do with the murder charges that YNW Melly is being charged with allegedly? All they doing is just proving that he part of a gang.
No regrets for the shit I did. That also means for the niggas out.
Oh no, this nigga wildin'. But this ain't connected to the murders. That nigga YNW Melly got a fat ass forehead. Damn.
Yeah. 4:30 a.m. Never say when.
So Detective Pallone asks, are you a Kevin Gates fan?
Yeah, I'm a Kevin Gates fan.
Are you familiar with the Kevin Gates song 4:30 a.m.?
Oh,
yeah.
Now they got Kevin Gates. They got Kevin Gates involved in this shit.
Is some of that last video that we just watched consistent with that lyrics?
Yeah, the variation of the song.
Okay. Does the Kevin Gates song 4:30 a.m. include the lyrics "Never Say When"?
I believe so.
Does it say both of them?
Don't think so.
Okay. So, continuing on to go through some of the other photos that are now as part of this exhibit.
Push up a little bit.
And this is image underscore 1038. Can you identify the individual as Mr. Demons in this photo?
Yes, subject wearing green with the name Melvin.
Is that Dirk? Is that? I think that's Dirk's manager, right? Isn't that Dirk's manager? I could be wrong. I ain't trying to get niggas. I ain't trying to get niggas. Wait, easy now. I ain't the feds, nigga. I'm just. I ain't the feds, nigga. I ain't the feds, nigga. I'm just looking. That looked like Von and Dirk's manager, I believe, though, right? If I'm not mistaken.
on his tracksuit.
And is he showing
Not my
any,
jacket, sorry.
is he putting up any signs or signals that would be associated with a criminal gang?
Yeah, just the east side.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Going into image 160.jpg. What are we looking at here?
That's a really commonly used blood hand sign, spelled out blood, B-L-O-O-D, using both hands.
Again, I know y'all getting tired of me. What does this have to do with the murder investigation that he's being charged with? All you're doing is just trying to prove that he's affiliated with a gang. This is not a gang case. This is not like a Young Thug Rico case when a whole bunch of gang is committing a bunch of murders or committing a bunch of crimes. This is not that. This is one person that's going up against the state for murdering his friends. What does him being allegedly being involved in a gang have to do with anything?
And in terms of this image, who are we looking at in this image?
So Mr. Demons using both hands to throw up the big B's for blood.
And is this the same jacket from the previous photo?
Yes. At least it appears to be. It was a lot more zoomed in.
Moving on to the next image here. What is shown in this photo?
So Mr. Demons putting a big B up to his forehead.
In terms of the one we're looking at here, image underscore 0194.png. What is this?
That's the same photograph located on the phone. The document forwarded to him.
And in terms of in going through the phone, did you see numerous screen captures like this?
Yeah, there's a lot, like more than what I can count at this point. I went through thousands of images. It's a lot of screenshots of FaceTimes with Mr. Demons on the small camera with the camera function to switch the camera, showing that he's the one holding that phone that is screenshotting the picture.
Okay.
How is this incriminating? It's a FaceTime call. The fuck?
So going to this photo here, image1.jpg. Are there common handshakes and gestures that are done between different members of Bloods to acknowledge one another?
Yes.
Going on to this image, is Mr. Demons doing any hand signs in this one?
It's kind of blurry. I can't really tell what he's doing in his hand.
Okay. So I want to go through now these images. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. Detective Fuller, these images found in...
Even though it's separate, even though, let's say if YNW Melly is affiliated with this gang, or I don't know what the fuck YNW Melly. I listen to the music. I don't care about what set that they bang. I don't care about any of that. But even if he is affiliated with being in a gang, this is why I tell you rappers all the time, Be careful what you post on social media, because when you get jammed up, all of the pictures and all of the shit that you saying, all of the rappers that you beef with, all the social media gimmicks that you do, it comes back to bite you on the ass. They are trying to collect a whole bunch of photos of everything that YNW Melly is affiliated with this gang, and they're trying to make him out a gang leader, even though it has nothing to do with his murder case. That's why you have to be careful on what you post on social media. They trying to make it seem like this guy is a gang leader or something like that, which has nothing to do with his murder case. Be careful what you post out there, bro.
And source part of your investigation?
Yes, I found those on, I believe this was YouTube.
Okay. And can you identify the defendant in this photograph?
Yes.
Which one is he?
The subject in the center wearing black with the 5-point star he made with his hands.
And can you explain to ladies and gentlemen of the jury why the 5-point star is important to know?
The 5-point star is one of the primary symbols of the United Blood Nation. They use the 5-point star as opposed to people of Folk Nation, Crips, GDs. They use the 6-point star. So the 5-point star is indicative of anyone that falls under People Nation, and then the UBN and or Bloods.
Okay. So I'll go to the next photo here. Is this from another one of his publicly available videos?
Yes, another video that's posted online.
And what gang signs or symbols are shown in this particular image?
Just throwing up the bees, just little bees.
Is there any difference between the big B and the little b?
Just a different way to throw it up, just different hand signs.
She's so white. Is there any difference between the big B and the little b? Yo, get your snowflake ass out of here.
Put them together sometimes and throw up a stack.
Okay, and the stack says what?
Depending on what you're trying to say, sometimes a subject can see an enemy on the street. They know this person's from a different gang. You can throw up his sign, let them know that I'm so and so, I'm with this gang, this is where I'm from. Or it could just be as simple as just identifying yourself to another blood, letting them know your blood too.
Okay. And the image that we're looking at here, what is he, gang signs or symbols is he throwing up in this one?
Same thing, it's cut off, but it's the bees.
Okay. And going on to this next one.
Same hand signs, the big bees.
Okay. And again, on this one.
That's the GKB hand sign. It's that right there.
They got the timestamps. Every gang sign this nigga threw up in his music video, they got the timestamps for everything. Gotta be careful what you put out there.
It's different.
And on this one?
Big bees. Same ones that from the previous pictures.
Okay. And then on this one again?
Big B hand sign, same one from the other ones.
And this one?
That's a...
This is off topic, but I'd be crazy as hell if they press play by accident and they was like, wow. We get that he throwing all these sets up and shit, but this nigga makes great music. Let me stop. I'm getting off topic.
It's another form of throwing up the 5-point crown. It's a variation of it. Kind of missing finger there.
You mentioned Ola and GKB.
Yeah.
What does this image demonstrate?
This is a well-known GKB gang member. He goes by Big Ola, GKB, that's his handle. This is his screenshot of his social media. As I stated before, Ola is a term used by the Bloods. It means blood. And typically, members of the Blood gang will use some of this language in their handles. And he's doing...
And you wonder why these niggas be getting locked up. You wonder... it just dawned on me. You wonder why these niggas be getting locked up. This nigga got the whole set in his bio. So when the cops pick him up, yo, are you affiliated with any gangs or whatever? Nah, I ain't affiliated with no gang. What are you talking about? All they have to do is screenshot this shit. You got your government name, Richard James. You got your Instagram handle. You got your profile pic right here. And you got your bio. Bumper Herc, Big Ola, Jack My Shit, Get Your Life Flip, SIP, Tay Shine 5, Through Us Be Loved, GKB, We the Gang. It's not hard to catch these niggas at all. They let it all out on social media. They let it all out on so this nigga got a whole fucking resume of his set in his bio. And you be thinking niggas done snitched on me, niggas done told on me, niggas done no, nigga, you snitched on yourself. You got your whole gang resume in your bio. Whatever happened to gangsters move in silence? This nigga got his whole Indeed gangster profile on his Instagram. It's not hard to catch these niggas, bro. I'm telling you, it's not.
The same hand sign, the same. I need to move this. The same GKB hand sign. That hand sign right there.
Okay. And the thing written on the back of that shirt.
You shine, I shine, we all shine. It's a variation of the G shine motto. I shine, you shine, we shine. G shine.
Okay. Another image from one of the publicly available videos. What does this show?
It's Mr. Demons. His hair is painted red, and he's throwing up the bees.
Okay.
Or baby.
And
Oh no, they got my boy Trippy Red. Not Trippy Red. Not Trippy Red. No. Oh man. Not Trippy.
Particular image. What does it show?
That's the rapper Trippy Red, who happens to be a blood, and he's putting a red bandana styled jacket on Mr. Demons.
So that was basically the whole trial, was trying to make him seem like he was part of a gang. I still don't understand what does that have to do with the murder cases. I know NBA basketball players that throw up gang signs. That doesn't mean that they're affiliated. And if they are affiliated, this is not a gang investigation. This is a murder investigation. I don't give a fuck if YNW Melly was thrown up. I don't give a fuck what he was throwing up. It has nothing to do with what he's charged with. He's charged with the murders of his two best friends. What set he allegedly claims has nothing to do with anything. So I don't understand what was the point of all this. But that's just my opinion. Give me your opinions in the comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.